The Forex Weekly Outlook. We're going to go ahead and take a look and see what's going on this week with regards to trading opportunities. A lot of interesting things that are happening right now in the market based on some technical moves. We know that we've got a lot of fundamentals that could be distracting the market and creating a real difficult environment to trade just because of the uncertainty that we have currently right now. And some of the pairs, specifically the Euro Aussie, is sitting in a range. It's not breaking out. The Pound Aussie is not doing anything really fantastic. So there are some pairs that you're expecting a little bit more movement in that you're not getting. And I get that. And we're going to be talking about that. We also got the New Zealand rate decision coming out tomorrow at 10 p.m. in the evening. They're keeping the rates unchanged, but what is going to be said in the statement will absolutely make some waves in the market. And I'm excited to go ahead and want to trade that, not trade the news, but trade after the news comes out, so we can see how the technicals move after the news. So I'm going to hold possibly a special session on Tuesday evening at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when the official rate comes out, just to see what happens to the market, and of course then how we're going to go ahead and trade it. So yeah, check out the live session tomorrow at 10 p.m. Well, let's before we get started with checking out the details, let's go ahead and take a quick short break. All right, thank you very much and welcome back. Just quick disclaimer to make sure that everyone knows that I am not a CTI, so I'm not telling you exactly how to trade or what to trade. I'm just giving you my point of view of exactly what the markets are doing. And so whether you follow me or don't follow me, that's really up to you, but nothing I'm doing right now forces you into a trade. So hey, traders, welcome to a live session here from Florida. We're going to go ahead and check out and see what the markets are doing. My name is Gary Fichardt. If you haven't heard about me before, if you haven't followed me on YouTube before, go ahead and do that. Subscribe right now. Click the like button. Go ahead and share the video if you like the content of the video, because I'd like to go ahead and continue to do these videos as we move forward with this YouTube channel. So with that being said, many call me the FX Big Dog because I look at the market a little different, and I've been involved in the market for 25 plus years, so I know a little bit about what the markets are doing technically. I'm a big technical trader, and sure, I focus on the news as well, but if the technicals don't line up, I'm probably not going to go ahead and react to the market. I'm not one of those traders that like to jump in on big moves when the markets come out with fundamental news. I'm not like that at all. I like to follow the technicals, and if the technicals say it's time to trade, it's time to trade. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look this morning. What do we have? I said this morning. I mean this evening. Let's go ahead and take a look at this evening. What do we have with regard to trading opportunities this week? Now, there's a bunch of pairs that we can go ahead and focus in on. And we're going to go ahead and just roughly go through most of them. And I'm going to give you my point of view of exactly what I'm looking for in a trading opportunity. Let's go ahead and get started with some trading opportunities. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is open up. We'll start off at the top. We've got 28 currency pairs. I may not go through all of them, but I'm just going to go briefly through them. And if I spot something I'm really excited about, I'll go ahead and talk about that. All right, so Aussie CAD. What am I expecting with Aussie CAD? Well, overall, Aussie CAD is expected to go back up to resistance, right? But we are looking for some correction move. Now, what's going to force Aussie CAD going south? Stronger Canadian. How is the Canadian going to get stronger? Well, US oil. If US oil continues to rally like we've seen, it's hitting resistance now at about 40. We need to get to about 42. We may end up seeing if the US oil breaks through $42 a barrel, which is strong resistance, and that was the gap that the market broke out of a few months ago. If we get back above that, we should see Canadian or these Aussie CAD starting to head back down south. Now, it'll head down south, but overall, we're still expecting a little bit of a stronger Aussie CAD. But we're definitely looking for a weaker move, or let's say a corrective move on the Aussie CAD. So Aussie CAD for me right now would be looking for a move to the downside. Now, How do I know that this pair is going to reverse? Well, what I'm going to be doing is paying attention to how the pivot points are setting up this week. If you take a look over here, notice that we've had a lot of support on the pivot point right here, but price is starting to trade back and below the pivot points, which means that the pivot points are now acting as now a real pivot point around price. So price is trading back and forth above and below that pivot point. Now, my dailies are going to give me a very clear indication of possible turnaround. If I go ahead and switch this over to the daily pivot point right here, and I'm going to do this quickly right here and show that. Now I'm looking at this from a different perspective right here, and I can see the same thing. I'm not going to react until I can get below a weekly and a daily pivot point. All right, so at the moment right now, probably going to be on the sideline with the Aussie CAD until I see a nice clean break below that. Let me go ahead and switch that back to the weeklies. All right, cool. Now, going back to the next currency pair. So I'm not a big fan of Aussie CAD right now to go ahead and just want to jump in on this. So I'm going to put this one on the sideline and then wait to see what happens over the course of the week. All right. But like I said, I am expecting some sort of corrective move back down south right here. All right. I want to see a corrective move back down south right here. Let's go ahead and move to Aussie Swiss. I'm just going to give this a quick refresh because it looks like something's stalling up a little bit here. Let me just do a refresh right here. Now, I want to remind everyone that I am absolutely going to not just jump at everything. I'm just going to look for the market to go ahead and set up at the key levels of support and resistance. If we have key levels of support and resistance, then I'll go ahead and start looking for the confirmation that I need in order to be able to trade that. And what are those? Daily pivot points. Write that down. If you haven't paid attention to daily pivot points, you may need to start doing that right now. That is the first starting point that you're going to start seeing some reversals in the market. If price starts trading above daily pivots, we're starting to head north. If you trade below pivots, it's starting to head south. Now, I must admit, we just completed what we call our morning coffee session, where we look at the weekly pivot points and we trade towards these targets every single week. Now, this week, if I show you the spreadsheet, what it looks like here, check out the spreadsheet on the targets for this week. We have hit most of the weekly targets already. What does that tell us? It tells us that the market's ready for a huge change and a possible turnaround. Okay, so we could be looking for a turnaround in the market very, very soon. It could be this week that the markets will be looking to reverse. Now, the currency pairs that I'm more interested at this point in time is going to be, take a look over here, and I'm going to jump straight through. I'm skipping Aussie Swiss right here. I'm going to go straight to the Euro Aussie right here, and I'm going to open up here on the daily. Take a look at the daily right here. All right, if you look at the daily right here, take a look how we've had so much indecision right here. So much indecision right here. I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 8th day, and price is still not moving. So I'm going to be expecting Euro Aussie to start rallying. We've had a little bit of weakness out in the Aussie, but not enough. We're still going to see continued weakness in the Aussie to push and drive the Euro north. Right now, you can see that we do have strength in the over the last 24 hours. We have strength in the Euro. We have strength in the Aussie. So nothing's quite moving the market yet. We've got a little bit of strength out of the New Zealand dollar, but that could change in tomorrow's news. Check out the news tomorrow. We've got official cash rate, keeping the rates unchanged at 0.25%. I'm going to anticipate price to continue to weaken after the news comes out tomorrow. So we may get a little bit of what they call a pre-hype before the news comes out tomorrow. But overall, I'm expecting the news to bring some negative movement to the New Zealand crosses. But we'll discuss that more in tomorrow's session and see how that plans itself out. Now, if I go ahead and take a look over here, I'll be looking for Euro Rally. Now, let me go to my document. This is the document that we complete in my trading room every single week. All right, and if I go to my game plan document right here, there it is there, and let me just pull this down to about 90%. If I look at the Euro, let's see here, Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie, continue buying. We definitely are going to be bullish, and we will remain bullish. We want to stay and remain bullish, and we want to go ahead and buy, all right, or stay bullish towards 178.40. 178.40. This is not going to change. We're looking for price to move all the way back up here to the top. So we're definitely looking for a correction move in Euro Aussie. Now, if I go to pivot points aren't going to be too exciting for us. All right, it's going to show us that price, just like you see this weekly right here. Look at this. I'll go ahead and compress the charts right here. See how the weekly's pivot points are just starting to compress. So we want to see a nice little break to the upside and stay above the pivot point. I will be looking to buy everything above the pivot point once price can get above there. All right. And it looks like in the last hour we're already starting to see some Euro Aussie rally, and that again could be European session. Nope, this is not what's changing it. This is what's changing this right now is the fact that we're getting some weaker Aussie. Now, if that's going to be the case, maybe have an early move. Maybe the markets are already starting to preempt what we could expect out in tomorrow's data. All right, we're probably going to get some sort of like a pre-rally in the Euro Aussie, Euro New Zealand dollar. In fact, let's jump to the Euro. Let's go to the, take a look over here, Euro New Zealand dollar right here. All right, check it out. There it is. All right, so we get a nice little pre-rally right here. This is another pair that I'm expecting rally in, and you can see how it's hovering here by the these levels right here, these pivot points right here. So I'll be expecting a rally in Euro Aussie. Let's just take a look right here. I'm going to go ahead and pull up this document right here. There you can see Euro New Zealand dollar. This is what we said to the traders. Go ahead and start buying on the Euro New Zealand dollar. So Euro New Zealand dollar, we're definitely a buyer, and we want to continue to buy that, and we want to trade it towards 79.03. Let's see what we're at right now. So we're at 74.28. We're expecting still a lot of movement to the upside. Okay, if you go to the daily time frame, take a look at the daily time frame right here. All right. Now, I only spotted this out yesterday. I went ahead and drew in a trend line going down right here. I wanted to see how much of this trend line is acting as support on the Euro New Zealand dollar. And you can see right here, we did come off that support. We came off that resistance. But now we came back to the support level right here. And I was wondering what's holding this market from going further down south. And when I saw this downward trend line right here, I realized that price is actually holding above that. And that's great news, because if we can go ahead and continue this rally, we should easily be able to get to that high, which is at 76.50, and then off to the trend line down right here, and possibly a breakout to the upside to the October 2018. It looks like an old level right here coming off that high. So we could go back up to that level, which is at 79.18, and then even possibly all the way up here to a wave one high of 2016. So that is at 185.21. Well, to be honest with you, traders, if I can just get you 7,900, 1.79, I'm going to be a happy chappy in this trade. And so we're watching this very closely. Now, if you go to the 4-hour time frame, take a look at the 4-hour. The 4-hour has gone ahead and created this beautiful King's Crown right here. We had a little deeper right tip on this. So we're expecting price to move all the way to our monthly target. Listen here, we love these pivot points. Market gravitates towards the pivot point. Check this out. We've got beautiful level right here where price can go ahead and hit. Now, Michael says, US-China trade deal is over. All right, that's probably what's flying across the news right now that's creating this move. There it is right here. This is actually the bigger move right here. There it is. We got declaration says trade deal between Trump, China is over, man. Over. Now, I'm not going to read into the details. Check it out. Read the news. That's what's actually the bigger move right here. So it's not really the news coming out tomorrow, but tomorrow's news may be like the smoke in the fire, right? Smoke in the fire, and we can see a bigger move taking place tomorrow. So this is exciting news. So we're going to see the price possibly go ahead and push to the upside and chase after 79.03. This is the weekly target. Listen here. I'm really excited about Euro New Zealand dollar. All right, we're having this move right now. We've got news coming out tomorrow, and let me go ahead and take a look at what's going on here. This is the weekly setup right here. We're waiting for price to move. I want to trade back above this pivot point. Now, if we can trade back above this pivot point, which is also a break of this downward trend line, I'm going to look to buy everything long. Now, there's a couple of ways to be able to do this. All right, I'm going to go into what I'm currently focusing in on right now is, of course, Fibonacci connected with Fibonacci and pivots. So Fibonacci and pivots is big right now. If I go to the Euro New Zealand dollar once again, and I move it to Euro New Zealand dollar, let's do that. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to go to our daily targets, which this is right here. I'm going to change this up a little bit, and I'm just going to cancel those out. And I want to make this one a little thicker. All right, perfect. All right, check this out. All right, prices already on the Euro New Zealand dollar, the 50-minute time frame, started to break through. Now, I will be looking to buy everything above based on pivots. I'm going to start off with the major low right here. I'm waiting for our fractal high to form. If we get a fractal high, I would be buying this long. So something similar to this right here. Looking for our fibs to go ahead and deploy from this low all the way to our fractal high. And then look to buy in on all the fib retracements above this pivot point right here at 74.02. That's my game plan right now on Euro New Zealand dollar. And if price trades below the daily pivot points, I'm on the sideline waiting for things to happen again. I'll be buying everything above that. I could also go ahead and trade this towards the monthly target. All right. So because we've already gone, because we'll be trading above the weekly target as well, traders could move to a 15-minute time frame or go to a 1-hour time frame and trade this also above this pivot point at 74.55. If price continues to trade above that, then go ahead and deploy your fibs going long right here from this low and go and work your way up. Right now, it's looking for a new fib from the low down here all the way to a fractal high that forms up here. We'll have a new pivot point and we'll continue to buy. Listen here, this is on the week, on the 1 hour. If you really want to be more aggressive on trading this bullish move on the Euro New Zealand dollar, you got to get in on a 15-minute time frame. 15-minute time frame is going to offer you that earlier and more aggressive trading opportunity. All right, that's on the Euro New Zealand dollar. Listen, it's not the only thing that's making the market move right now. Okay, let's go take a look and see. And we're going to go to everything that's related around China and the US trade deal. Let's take a look at Aussie JPY. Woo! Love it. All right. We're in trades on this and we are loving this because we are selling Aussie JPY. And if you look at the weekly right here, this is the weekly pivot right here. And we do have a lot of daily indecision right here. So we're staying below the weekly, which means that we could trade the weekly or the dailies down towards the monthly target right here. All right. So we're definitely going to be sellers in Aussie JPY towards this monthly target around about, let's call it 71.20. All right. Actually, my bad. 71.30. There it is. My bad. All right. So 71.30 is the target that we're chasing after right here. Price is going to move down to this target. We're looking at about another 200 pip opportunity as price continues to fall. All right. This is looking good. This is looking good. And I know Denise is loving this too because I know she's in on the Aussie Aussie JPY. All right, let's take a look and see. I want to go ahead and specifically look at the way the market's set up technically on Aussie. Let's see here, Aussie JPY. I want to go to the daily time frame right here. All right. So as we head south, what's very, very important to watch out for is a 72.13 level. I know that's about 120 pips to go before we get to that level. But when we get to 72.13, make sure that we break through that level, because if we break through that level, then we're heading south. And look at this big move to the downside. There's a lot of room down here on Aussie JPY. All right, a lot of room. And if the trade agreement is off, I know that with the of course the COVID-19, the Trump administration is not happy with the way China has handled everything. So and I know that he just say, you know, trade deal is on the side at the moment right now, not the biggest focus. And if you look and see how the market's reacting as of right now, it's huge. It's huge. So this is big deal. This is a big deal right now that's happening in the marketplace. We've been waiting for this for a while. Let's take a look and see what's going on with some more Aussie crosses right here. I actually want to go to Pound Aussie. That's the one there. And the reason why I want to go to Pound Aussie is because Pound Aussie has been sitting here at the support level as well. And you can see right here we had a lot of indecision. We had a whole day of indecision at the Sunday Open. And so we're starting to get this big, nice bullish move to the upside. Listen here. There's a lot of upside potential on this particular pair right here. I don't know if there's any traders out there watching this as of right now. All right. But this is big. Okay, this is big. Now, Michael went and posted there that S&P futures just dropped about 1% in the last 15 minutes, taking Aussie and New Zealand down with it. No doubt about it. In fact, if you watch S&P 500, it most all the time will start putting pressure on Aussie New Zealand dollar. All right. And it's at the moment right now, we're seeing this happening right now. All right. Big moves in the market due to the fact that we've seen that pressure on, or at least that trade agreement off the table. So with that being said, Pound Aussie, this is something you definitely want to pay attention to right here. All right. And if I go to, take a look over here. Let's see here. Take a look at the consolidation we've got right here. We just got back in on here. Let's go down to a lower time frame, and I'm gonna go down to 5 minute right here. Look at that breakout right here. We've just got to our weekly target right here. By the way, I'm gonna go mark this off as a hit target already. There it is. There. This was an unhit target. It's now a hit target. Boom. Right, we had marked this off as an opportunity, so there's no trade right here. Market went ahead and hit it. Wow, big move right here. So there's that big move that just rallied up right here. We should stay above this 81.27. If we can trade back above this 81.27 level, buying is in. Listen, and I said to you, there's big opportunity, because if you take a look over here, if we're looking for a correction move, just to the 382 bounce on this, we're looking at 1,030 pips to the upside. Traders, start bracing yourself for great opportunities on the Pound Aussie right here. So my focus is on basically on Aussie New Zealand dollar this week. More particularly, I'm focused more on the New Zealand dollar, but absolutely Aussie is going to be affected by this news as well. Let's take a look right here. So that's here we have the 4 hour. Look at this. On the Pound Aussie, we have at least, if you want to look for a resistance level to trade towards, here it is, 87.84. And this is about 684 pips going off. 680 pips. Pound Aussie, big mover. Euro Aussie, Euro New Zealand dollar, definitely a big mover. Let's go to Pound New Zealand dollar right here. Look at this. Notice that all of these pairs have got these unhit targets, or at least these unhit targets right here. Look at that weekly target right here that the Pound Aussie is looking for right here as well. And if I go ahead and add all this up right here, We're looking at another, what's that, 800 pip to go to the upside target. We've got a little bit of consolidation right here. That market broke out to the south side. Look for price to go back into it. Also, take a look at the divergence here. All right. Can you see it right here? See how prices move lower? See how the oscillators move higher? This is a key level right here to start buying long. As soon as price takes out that low, start buying long. All right. That's key right there for divergence. You're on the 4-hour time frame. All right. A lot of potential here. Absolutely, Denise. A lot of potential right here. All right. Take a look at, let's go to, let me flip over to another one right here. I'm not enjoying the, take a look right here. New Zealand US dollar. In fact, I said I was going to be on the sideline, I believe. Yeah, I said New Zealand US dollar sideways. I said stand aside on that pair. Let's take a look at Euro JPY. What did I say Euro JPY was going to do? Solid resistance on Euro JPY. I said we're going to be bearish on that. Let's see if this is going to maintain itself. Euro JPY. Let's see here. We may have, yeah, look at that. Look at that. If traders are paying attention to the details in the trading room, you can see right here we had a nice little move towards the 1.618 right here. Here's our next move going south from here to there. Price came up to a 382 bounce right now. 382 bounce. We're closing out. It looks like we're going to close out with an evening star. Looking for price to continue work his way back down. Check this out. We have a weekly target down here. Sorry, this is a monthly target. My bad. We have a monthly target right about here. We've got on the Euro JPY, we've got approximately about 200 pips to go before it hits that target. So not a whole bunch of profit on this. 200 pips, but this could be a day trade. And if you look at the stop loss on this, if you want to place stop loss behind, that's going to be about a 60, 70 pip stop. So you're looking at a risk reward of about 1 to 2.5 as we go for the 200 pip target. Actually, I lie. If there's a 70 pip stop, you're looking at almost 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. All right. But Euro JPY is selling. So we did say, and for those that were wondering, are we selling already? And the answer to that is yes. On the 17th of June, we already made a decision that we're going to sell this pair. So we said fourth wave range, selling the top, all right, selling off the top of the range towards 111.05. So we're chasing after 111.05, and so we're at 119. We've got a long ways to go because we're looking at the daily target right here. And let me compress a little bit more. It's all the way down here. Now we chase it for 111.11 right here, and the reason for that is look at the wave structure right here. We've got a nice little wave 1, 2, 3. Price is trading off the resistance here. This is the reason why I decided to trade that short. All right, we've got resistance coming off this wave 1 high right here, low. So the wave 1 low has created resistance for the market there. 1, 2. We're in this fourth wave consolidation. It makes sense for us to want to sell it here and look for price to continue to fall all the way back down to 111. So we're on our way on the Euro JPY. Big opportunity on Euro JPY right here as price has got another 879 pips to go before it hits that support level. So check that out on the Euro JPY as well. Good opportunity on that this week. Let's go to Pound JPY. Now, Pound JPY I think is a little bit different. Yeah, you see here? Pound JPY, we stuck inside this range. And I did say buy of support and start trading towards the top here at 156. Now, let's take a look here. Pound JPY, yep, there you have it. So I did say buy on Pound JPY. We said go bullish on this, and we're chasing after 156 on this. Now, if we take a look at 156, it's all the way up here at the top. And we do have stronger pound, though. I mean, look how strong the pound is. Weak JPY. So this should give us, actually, the rally up. Now, it's strange that we actually seen a dip in Euro JPY because look at Euro strong, JPY is weak. Strange that we actually seen a bearish move in the Euro JPY, but yeah, be it as it may, we're looking for price to go up. Now, if I go ahead and look at this from a technical perspective, let's see, I'm just paying attention to this from a technical perspective, right? Check this out. If you look at this, the pattern, not sure if anyone's seen any pattern right here, but look at this. I'm seeing a price move that I'm calling wave 1 right here. Then I saw a retracement move, and then price going back up, taking out the previous high, but coming back inside this boundary. All right. Now, what does this look like? It looks like an irregular flat. All right. Irregular flat does this. It breaks through, comes back in, takes out the previous low, and then starts rallying off. All right. This is what an irregular flat looks like. And if price continues to fall, it may go up and test this resistance, come back down. As soon as it takes out that low right there, that's when it's going to be time to start buying back in again. All right. So I would probably want to be on the sideline on this one right here, because I did say let's buy above 135.56. While price is trading below that, stand on the sideline, wait for price to take out that low. And that low, my friends, is at, let's take a look and see what that's at. That low is at 129.32, give or take a few. All right, so 129.32. So if price can take out that low, then we should be buyers. And let's go ahead and put some details in that. I'm going to do this. Bring it down here, and I'm going to say buy below this level. Confusing, right? And the reason why we want to, now listen here, when I say buy below this level, it doesn't necessarily mean as soon as price goes below you start buying. No, we use systems. All right, whether it's Fibonacci, whether it's Right Trader Max, if it's whatever automated system you have that is trend based, you want to go ahead and use that in order to be able to get into the market. So use confirmation to get in on those trades. Use confirmation to get in on those trades. If you don't have the confirmation with that system that you're using, then just simply don't trade it. All right? Stand on the sideline. You don't have to be in the market if you don't want to be in the market. Right? No one's forced you to do anything. But yeah, as soon as price goes ahead, and again, I'm going to think this is what I'm thinking price action is going to do. This, that, and then rally. That's what I'm anticipating right here. Now, I could be completely wrong, but that's what I'm expecting right here. So once price gets below this level right here, we should start seeing some swings going up, but that'll give us an opportunity. Now, I would go to my Right Trader Max, pull up the 1 hour time frame, and I'll be looking for price to trade back above the ribbons and then start buying long. I'll also pay attention to these pivot points. At the moment right now, these pivot points are showing that price is below it, which means that we should be selling on the pound trade. You see right here, this was a trade that actually picked up that we were talking about previously for some short-term trading. If you were in my trading room, which is on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 10 o'clock, if you're unsure, if you don't know anything about my trading room and you want to get some more information on that, just simply go to smarttrader.com. All right. Once you go to smarttrader.com, look for the trading icon, right? Trading rooms icon, and check it out. There's a bunch of stuff that you can go ahead and connect to. The trading room is called the hybrid trading room. All right. For those that don't know, the hybrid trading room. So check it out. Very exciting stuff. Now, if you're looking at the pound JPY, where should be a seller right now? We spoke about selling on this particular pair, and this was our entry point. This was our stop loss. We did hit a target down here, so traders would be out of the money right here. Oh, sorry, would be out with money here. Yeah, not out of the money. And so they'll be out of that trade at the moment right now. But that was a trading opportunity on this pair right here. Let's go grab a couple more of these pairs this week. Let's see here. New Zealand JPY. This should be interesting. All right. Also a bearish move right here. Now, how does it set up technically? Listen here. When you're trading in a range, or let's say not a range, if you're trading in a channel, a bearish channel, you want to sell at resistance, buy at support. Sell at resistance, buy at support. Now, at the moment, right now, we're at resistance. What should you be doing on New Zealand JPY? You should be selling. All right, and I think that's what we spoke about here in the trading room. Check it out. There it is, a New Zealand JPY bearish channel. Sell at resistance. We use a gear up approach, and it's on the 1 hour time frame. Sell with a bearish. By the way, this is an automated system that we're deploying, bullish or bearish. Now, we said reach the top of the channel, selling below resistance at 72.24. That's where we decided to go ahead and sell. 72.24 when price was up here. We're decided that's it. We're going to start selling. All right, sell baby, sell. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what else we've got going here. What is real interesting here? There's one more pair I want to look at. I think it was the euro. I think, did I look at the euro? Yes, I did. Euro Aussie. Oh, there it is. Euro New Zealand dollar. We've also looked at as well. And wow, price is moving up nicely. All right, sorry, my bad. I'm distracted here. Let's see here. One more pair. I think that's about it. Oh, let's look at gold. Let's take a look at gold. Now, I did say in my trading room that I'm expecting gold to start dipping. All right, may not be the case at the moment right now, but it's still hovering right here where we're anticipating a turning point to be at. If I look over here, I did have a larger swing. Then I had an inside swing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm looking for price to move back down to around about $1,587 an ounce. So I'm looking for a drop, about $200 an ounce drop, back to about 1587. So I'm still expecting I'm still expecting gold to fall in the short term. All right, and that's pretty much it. Listen here, guys, you came at the right time. All right, this is a perfect time to join my live session right here because there are things happening. Things are moving the market right now, and it's pretty exciting. So I'm just super glad that you guys managed to jump in. It's really good the way the markets are moving right now. We've seen a lot of action in the market. And not just that, we're also going to see and monitor what's happening out for the New Zealand rate decision tomorrow. So make sure you guys join the live session tomorrow for the New Zealand rate decision. We're expecting the rate to stay unchanged at 0.25%. And with that being the case, how is that going to affect the market that's currently starting to take its move already? Because we're already seeing that China trade war is off the table. That's creating havoc in the market with Aussie and New Zealand dollar falling south. And let's see what happens tomorrow when the rate decision stays unchanged as well. So with that being said, traders, this is Epic Big Dog wishing you peace, joy, and success for trading. Until next time, happy trading.